If you are looking to lose weight, you are in the right place, because here at Hyperdrive Fit, we specialize in helping people strip that fat they've been holding on to for years and actually get the dream physique that they've been dreaming of for so long. With the internet and the information age, there is so many misconceptions in the fitness world that keep people from actually getting to their goals. So in this video, I'm going to break down the 5 biggest misconceptions that people find when trying to strip that fat, and actually break down and tell you exactly what you are missing out on and what you need to change to be able to start getting in the shape you've always dreamed of. Number 1 is going to be starving yourself and eating very little. What this is actually going to do is going to put your body into survival mode, which means it's going to hold on to all of the fat and all the things that it needs because it thinks you're not having food and you're not able to actually burn those calories. What you actually need to do is you need to start eating a varied diet with high protein and high fiber from your whole foods, which is going to keep you satiated and full for longer. It's going to allow you to actually work out and stay active, and actually mean that you can start doing the cardio activity and eating the right things, which means you're going to stay off binge eating because you suddenly get super hungry and you feel like you need to fuel your body, and also allow you to start stripping that fat by staying active and staying on track. Number 2 is you have to go to the gym to get lean. This is very wrong, because in fact, lifting weights burns very little calories in comparison to being active and doing cardio. What going to the gym and lifting weights actually does is it breaks down the muscles, so then when you eat and you rest and you sleep, you can rebuild that muscle to be bigger and more muscular and to look better. What in fact you need to do to burn off the fat is you need to stay active. So walking, cycling, running, anything to do with those kind of activities that are longer periods of time is what is actually going to strip the fat. So you don't need to be in the gym and lifting weights, because it's not going to burn those calories that you're looking for. Number 3 is that you can spot reduce your fat burn. This is a major problem with a lot of people. I get a lot of questions from clients asking how they can burn belly fat, burn chest fat, burn leg fat. But in fact, this is not possible. The body works as a total system. And what you have to do is you have to do enough cardio and activity and have your diet in place that the fat rolls off the entire body. Unfortunately, for a lot of men specifically, the area where it comes off last is going to be the stomach. So you have to continuously stay on track, doing the cardio, eating the right foods, staying in a calorie deficit to actually start burning that fat. So stop focusing on exercises to target specific areas and focus on your overall output. Number 4 is that fat burning supplements help you burn fat. This is a major red flag in the industry, because if you are using fat burners, you are taking away your control of the actual work that you have to put in. These special pills and these shortcuts are never going to work. They are completely fad and made up and marketed so you buy them. What in fact is going to work is having a very varied diet with lots of whole foods, which is going to reduce your inflammation. You have lots of water, so you don't hold on to extra water weight, which makes you look fatter. You make sure you're in a calorie deficit and stay active. They are the key ingredients to burning fat. And finally, number 5 is eating healthy is going to get you lean. This is completely against what it actually stands for. Eating healthy is making sure that you're having the nutrients that you need. But in fact, if you're eating to actually lose weight, this is going to be in a calorie deficit. So you can eat healthy, but you can also be in a calorie surplus, meaning you're gaining weight over time. So what you have to do is eat healthy, but in moderation, and track the calories that you're putting into your body to make sure you're in a calorie deficit. And that is where you're going to see the fat loss. So you see, the only problem with me giving you all this information is you're going to take it as gospel, and you're going to follow these rules and do the things you need to. But the real underlying problem hasn't been addressed, and that is yourself. With AI, Google, and the internet, you can get all the information you need. You can research, you can build a program yourself, and you can also get a diet plan which works perfectly for who you are as a person and your likes and dislikes in terms of food. But what is really holding you back is the fear and uncertainty and your ability to change as a person to actually get the results you want. See, change is very hard, and when you're going from a very overweight person and you're looking to actually make the changes to become a fit person, that is a major life shift that is going on in motion. And for that to happen, you also have to have a major mindset shift as well. You can't continue to think like the person you currently are in this overweight shape, because that's the person who's got you where you are. What you need to start doing is actually thinking like the person that you want to become. That person in 6 months who's got in shape, who is now intelligent on the process and understands and has the skills they need in place and the habits to actually stay in that shape. Because if I gave you the perfect physique right now, your dream physique, you'd probably lose it within a month because you wouldn't know how to manage it. So what you need to do is change your mindset from the person you currently are to the person who you want to become. And that is how you're going to get the results you're really looking for. And look, when you're trying to make these changes, that fear, uncertainty, and doubt around the process is going to come up. And that's completely normal, because who are you to trust the process, and especially yourself, because you haven't previously got there before. So what we do in our body breakdown sessions, in our free calls, we actually look at the struggles that are underlying in terms of your physique and your lifestyle, and actually look to change that mindset around that. So with the information that we give you in the coaching, you are actually able to go through a transformation in terms of your mindset, which is going to allow you to take the information we give you and the accountability and coaching and actually make it happen. Because we can give you all the information in the world. You've got it already at your fingertips, but without an accountability, a system, and an understanding on what that core problem is, you will never make the changes. So if you actually want to go from the point you are currently at and truly transform your life for the better, because it's not just a physique and a transformation. It is a full life-bending transformation, because it will change your mindset and the way you view food, yourself, and activity altogether. So if you genuinely want to make that change and go from that unconfident, overweight, unhealthy person you currently are and truly transform into the person you've always wanted to become, the person who has a great physique, who feels confident in themselves and doesn't get held back by doing experiences and things that they really want to because of their physique, then book in a session with us, a free body breakdown session where we will go through and actually uncover those core problems which are holding you back from actually making the change you want. Because like I said before, you can have all the information in the world, you've already got it at your fingertips, but what the true problem is going to be uncovered within our body breakdown sessions, so you can finally make the changes and that step through the fear, uncertainty, and doubt to actually get results just like our clients.